It's the Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 20 carries, 96 yards. On second down, here's Allen.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
A first down carry for Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. To the air, Allen. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Henry up the middle. He'll take it inside the 25.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. So on 4th down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
Here we go. And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Inside handoff, Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Allen now looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And Lance going to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd in a couple. Play action. Now it's Lance. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lance is throwing to the hands of Pitts here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now Lance again. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Seahawks will take over here just shy of the 30.
Pass interference. Defense.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference.
Okay, right.
A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 13-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Ready?
And Lance now to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And, oh, boy, nobody wants to see this. That's the running back, Kenneth Walker, who appears to be injured. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
A 27-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Henry out of the pistol. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Derrick Henry. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3.
Giants 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Here's Lance. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Lance. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. They begin with Henry. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. Now he's into the clear again. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 157 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First down, Seahawks.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Derrick Henry all alone. There he goes again. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Derrick Henry his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And New York set to take the field.
Ready, break.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready, ready.
Now a play fake. Lance steps away. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
What's that?
Play action. Now it's Allen. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Derrick Henry on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first-half lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing his Lance on third down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! Chris Watkins, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Giants get a bit closer. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt.
Derrick Henry all alone. Now he's loose again. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Chris Watkins as the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Allen looks to throw on second down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? So we reach halftime. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 10.
Ready?
Lance looking to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Rolling to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the first down. Now Lance. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Pete Carroll none too pleased with that last call. He's going to throw out the check. So Pete Carroll, always a guy to trust his instincts, and his instincts were right on that one. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll buy some time right. Short throw caught by Pitts. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Let's go now.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shot, 17. Hut, hut.
Here's Lance to throw it. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the 2nd half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it,
and he works through. And he'll be out right at the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Derrick Henry, 35 yards. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Giants 24.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Steps away to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On play action, Lance going deep here for Watkins. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And running with power here. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Nwangu now from his end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. Allen going to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And here's Ryan Wright now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This is fielded at the 7. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run it and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Lance to throw for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Derrick Henry. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now out come the Giants. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
Come on, set.
Lance now on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Claude Ray. On the ball.
Now Lance again. That's to the former Alabama man, Cameron Latu. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
On the set. Ready?
Shotgun now for Lance. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
On the double.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Field, black. Set, cut.
Here's Lance. Short throw caught by Pitts. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And they're going to speed things up here. Out to his left. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they faked the handoff. Now Lance. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Zay Flowers from 21 yards away. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Henry again on second down. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, it's Henry. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's the veteran Justin Houston who got in there to make the stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 19-yard line.
Look out.
Again to Henry. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
The Seahawks on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jeremy Ruckert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Down. Blue strike. 6. Back up. Ready.
From the gun, it's Lance. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Hey.
Lance looks to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Lance. And that is incomplete. Boy, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Ready.
Desperation time here. Lance. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And his carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the victory here for Seattle. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on.